So good morning students, welcome back. Today we'll discuss numerical in which resistance and capacitors both are combined. Generally some students face difficulty in solving such type of numerical. So that's why today we'll discuss that numerical. Okay, look at students, what we are given. We are given a circuit having two resistance of 3 ohm and 6 ohm and two capacitor, one of 1 microfarad and second of 2 microfarad. Okay, and this entire circuit is connected with a cell having 12 volt battery, 1 ohm its internal resistance, that is denoted by small r, and a switch K. Okay, what is asking? Find potential difference between C and D. He is asking potential difference between C and D. Okay. So now students, for finding potential between C and D, we are having two ways. First of all, we'll find potential difference between these 2 points in this path. Either for finding potential between C and D, we can take this path also. Okay. So students, we'll find the potential difference using this path. We can also find by that path. Okay. So now students, in this path, we are having a capacitor between C and D. We are having a capacitor of 2 microfarad and a resistance of 6 ohm. So what we'll do? First of all, we'll find potential of 2 microfarad capacitor. We'll find potential of 6 ohm resistance and we'll take their difference, and that should be the potential difference between C and D. Okay. So let's start. When the switch K is on, okay, current I will flow from positive terminals to negative. Current will flow, and the important part, current will not divide in two parts. Why? We are having two different ways. This is a junction, but still current will not divide. Why? Because these two are capacitor, and capacitor will not accept DC current. Okay, these capacitor will not accept DC current. It accepts only alternating current, AC current. That is the most important part of this numerical. Okay, so current will not move in upward direction. The current will flow in this resistance and again return back to its negative terminal. Okay, so that is the most important part, that capacitor does not accept direct current, DC current. Battery always give the direct current. Okay, and this 1 ohm, all having same current I. So all three are in series, and we know what is equivalent resistance in series combination. R equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Instead R3 will write small r. Why? Because internal resistance generally represented by small r. Okay, so R1 has 6 ohm, R2 has 3 ohm, and internal resistance is what? 1 ohm. So here we will put 1 ohm. We'll get 10 ohm. So what is total or equivalent resistance of this circuit? 10 ohm. Okay. Now by applying ohms rule, we will find current. I equals to E by R. How much voltage is there? 12 volt. And resistance we found, that is 10. We'll get 1.2 ampere. So how much current will flow through this circuit? That is 1.2 ampere. Okay. Now students, we are given 12 volt battery, but actually 12 volt will not work on these two. Why? Because cell having internal resistance. Due to internal resistance, potential of cell decreases. So for getting actual potential difference, we'll write the equation V equals to E minus IR. How much actual potential of this cell that given? 12. Current that we already found, 1.2 ampere. And internal resistance, we have to use resistance of this cell only, that is 1 ohm. We'll put 1, we'll get 10.8 volt. So we are given 12 volt battery, but due to its internal resistance, how much potential work on these two wires? That is 10.8 volt. Another important point. Okay, now students, we have to find potential difference between C and D. For getting that, first of all we will find potential of 6 ohm. resistance. Okay. So for that, we'll apply Ohm's law. V1 equals to IR1. How much current is there? We already found 1.2 ampere and resistance. This is 6 ohm. So it will come 7.2 volt. Okay. So we got the potential of this 6 ohm resistance, that is 7.2. Our next step will be what? We'll find potential of 2 microfarad capacitance. We'll find total capacitance of this wire. What is total capacitance? These two wires are connected in series, and you know combination of series combination capacitor 1 upon C equals to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2. 1 by 1 and 1 by 2. It becomes 3 by 2 microfarad. Okay. 1 upon C equals to 3 by 2. We require C. Reciprocal both sides will get 2 by 3 microfarad. That is total capacitance of this wire. In order to remove microfarad, we have to multiply 10 to the power minus 6. So microfarad will convert into farad. So this is we got capacitance. Now student will find charge of each capacitor. Okay. The formula is charge of each capacitor. We know the formula. Q equals to CV. Both the capacitors are in series, so charge should be same. C. We found 2 by 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 microfarad, and V that we found 10.8. Okay. Will not use 12 volt because we did the actual potential is what? Due to its internal resistance, potential become 10.8 of that cell. So we'll get charge 7.2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. That is charge of each capacitor. Okay, but we have to find only potential of this capacitor of 2 microfarad. For getting that, we're applying the formula Q equals to C2V2. Okay, for getting V2, that becomes Q by C2. How much charge we found? 7.2 10 to the power minus 6 charge of each capacitor, and C2 is of 2 microfarad. But we'll write 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad. We'll convert microfarad into farad. So we'll get 3.6 volt. So students, the potential of that 6 ohm was 7.2 volt, and the potential of this 2 microfarad is 3.6 volt. So how can we get difference between C and D? Potential difference between C and D will be VCD equals to 7.2 minus 3.6. So we get 3.6 volt. So what should be